So in the last video, we talked about everything that our project car / course rivet will have. And in this video, we will go through every small detail in my winter car. If you haven't already checked my past videos, where I tell you everything that we know about my winter car. In today's video, we will go for another run on Steam forums because Topless Gun answered yet more questions since the last time. So let's dive into it. So the last question was about releasing the game in the next 2 years, which he said absolutely. That was on 8th of November. Since then, he answered to 15 more questions about the game. Let's move to the first one, which was asked on the same date, 8th of November. Someone asked, will there be rally? Which he answered with yes, both rally and ice track racing. They are ran alternating weekends. It might be a little inconvenient if you focus and build the car for either discipline, as you need to wait for 2 weeks for another opportunity, but it would be too much and unrealistic for them to be ran on same weekend. Inspection will also more strict, so you probably can't run same build in both disciplines. But then again, you have 2 weeks to rebuild the car. Must say that the ice racing is super fun if you actually put some thought into the car and build it actually suitable for that type of racing. I was actually surprised that real-world tricks work best. Then again, rally is a lot more difficult than in summertime. On 10th of November, someone featured randomized quirks or issues for Rivet. I got this idea from a feature in another similar game called Pacific Drive. What if the Rivet could have some randomized issues that it would come with from the start that the player would have to diagnose and fix? For example, bent subframe causing the car to slightly steer to one side when driving, rusty suspension mounts, making cars shake and rattle when driving over bumps, etc. would be a cool idea. It is basically empty shell when you purchase it, so any problem you are going to have is related to the condition of the parts you install to it. However, I think that random chance for bent suspension mounts could be quite fun idea, and it is easy to add. On 11th of November, someone asked, how much maximum HP can be obtained from the Rivet engine? I just dynoed my ice racing build and it hits around 215 at 8,000 without nitrous. Probably still room for improvement with some adjustments. But yeah, all the expensive stuff bolted on. If you like the videos I'm making, please subscribe. Moving on to 13th of November, where 3 questions were asked. Is the head able to be damaged? I haven't decided yet. In any case, it would probably require fleetery repair work because unlike other parts, there can't be multiple instances of the cylinder head. Would the cam be able to be wiped out / damaged? Yes. Would we be able to seize the engine instead of it just catching on fire when it has no oil? Sure. It depends on the engine temperature and if it ignites the gasoline in intake side. In my opinion, these features would add more depth and realism to engine mechanics. On the same day, someone asked weight gaining and exercise. Since in MWC, you'll need to use the car more than in MSC, and I read in one of the discussions about that the player can get obese, we will get any kind of gym or sports center to lose weight. And if we work out, we could carry heavier things faster. I'd probably add some sort of exercise machine to help with the possible weight issue. There is no strength simulation, so you can always carry everything at same rate. Again, on the same day, someone asked about the Taimos pub. Dynamic amount of people at Taimos pub. Would it be possible to have a dynamic amount of people at Taimos pub, considering the only true regulars are the 2 people sitting there? Maybe have more of them, or variations. Sure, it would be possible. Just requires audio lines so that the people are not always mute. He really answered to loads of questions on 13th of November. The next one is rally trophies transferring. Since stuff like the ratchet set, computer, CD player, marker lights, and such will transfer over from MSC. I just wanted to know if our rally trophies will transfer over from MSC. If so, where will they be? Sure, that is the idea. Another one is Finnish police. Are we going to have police patrols on road in MWC? Police posts from MSC will be in MWC. Is there going to be more locations for police posts on map? Not sure if there are many checkpoints like in MSC, mostly due to the weather and darkness, but I was planning to combine the speed cameras with occasional parked radar cars or just patrol car driving around, but the checkpoints would be useful to catch drunk drivers, so there must be something at least sometimes. It's insane the amount of information he is giving to use, and I love to share it with you all. So let's move to the next one. Will there be trophies like in the rally? Yes. Will we be able to race at night? Ice racing is only during daylight. Are the regulations different than the rally? If so, what's different? Basically, rally car needs to be road legal, but ice race car does not have to meet those requirements. Also, some parts need to be removed from ice race car, like additional seating and driving lights. Can we have 4 spoke raw style rims? Sure, those look nice, so yes. When we register the Rivet as a historic model, will it have a different license plate? No. Are there benefits of registering the Rivet as a historic model? Not from a practical point, but maybe it could be sold for a good price, and that would be your end game score. Will the Rivet have a VIN plate in the engine bay? Yes, this ice racing thing is going to be a game changer changer for sure. Can't wait to win some. On 14th of November, someone asked 5 questions about my winter car. Will we have any type of nighttime entertainment like venti or race? Yes. Will the NPCs be more intelligent? No. Will there be a cooking system? No. Will there be in-game chat like there was in MSC? I hope so. I have a new idea for it. Will there be something like mirror accessories for Chorus? No. Will the Chorus at least have a mirror on the right door as the Satsuma didn't, and it just annoyed me. So can we at least have the passenger side mirror? Hey, yes. He ready for the next one on the same day, and it was 15 questions for topless gun. Trust me, a lot of informations are there. Will we be able to slack off? Yes. How do we take care of our needs during work hours? There is toilet for needs and fridge for food. If you are sleepy, you can have energy drink and coffee. I'd also like to add some sort of coach where you can actually sleep. Will there be new games? I'd like to. Yes, and a dedicated console for that. Although you are still using the old Micropekka, will it be more powerful? Well, it will be the same. Have the NPCs visually aged since MSC? Tamo's hair going gray, etc. No, it has only been a few years really. Are any NPCs from MSC not featured or possibly dead? That's left to be seen. Are our parents still in Tenerife? I wish it was possible to reveal them, but most likely they will be somewhere else. Will there be a Rusko replacement? Well, Rusko will be absent, but not sure if there's a direct replacement for it. Anyway, there are plenty of new vehicles around. What make model is it? There are plans for it. Will the boombox return? What? I will probably replace it with a portable sound system that supports also CD. Will the premium parts sold by Fleetari oil batteries actually improve the car or make it more durable? Yes, they are professional racing parts and not just random cheap garbage. Fleetari also sells a lot of NOS, new old stock, so that stuff is also good. Unfortunately, everything is quite expensive. On 15th of November, loads of new info. Again, more options for trans gears, maybe straight cut gears, or you can change the ratios. It's too complex system to be able to dismantle the gearbox and change the gears. But I was thinking that you could order Fleetari to change the ratios. That only works with racing transmission. Diff ratios can be changed by changing the axle, but maybe it could possible at Fleetaris as well, similar to the MSC. Racing transmission? Does that mean we could be getting an aftermarket 5-speed along with the auto and 4-speed manual? It will probably a 6 SPD sequential. It's just insane. I think we can all almost image the game fully. And the last questions that were answered on 16th of November were those 5 ones. What difficulties did you face while creating my winter car? As it is mostly built upon MSC, there are not that many new technical systems that I had to solve, but there are a few quite massive features that took a lot of work and were more complex to make than anything before. Another difficulty is sourcing all the required audio and music content, as it is something I can't just do all by myself. Is the player's job boring? Yes. Is there a dedicated place to buy clothes? No. Can you tell the difficulty of ice racing? Well, it is pretty difficult. It is a whole other discipline that you need to master. If you are already good at rally, it isn't really a useful skill in this context. What makes it really difficult is that you need to win quite many starts during the weekend to be able to win the whole event. It requires both immense focus and driving skill, but also the ability to keep the car functioning. And if it breaks between starts, you need to work fast. I love the ice racing. It is a great challenge. I have had a lot of fun failing in it. Never won it, not even close. Can we expect my summer car to leave early access soon? I truly hope so. Big credits to Steam Forums and Topless Gun himself. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button to not miss any of the future videos.